so this was one of my favorite books that I read last year. It was my second favorite book. Very, very close to God of Fury. God of Fury barely beat this out, but God of Fury was like my number one by a long shot for a long time in this. But this is, look at how pretty this book is. So my best friend got me the deluxe edition of Alchemised for Christmas. Look at how pretty it is. Like, it's got a reversible dust jacket. Like, this book is everything. And I had told her that I really, really wanted this because she bought this. But I was like, it's just too expensive right now. Like, this thing is $40. It was like $40. And she sent me a text. Actually, she mistyped the text and she said, I think you'll get it for you for Christmas. Instead of, I think I'll get it for you for Christmas. But what did I spill on it? I got something on it. But this book is just stunning, and I will 1000%. See, I don't mind that it does that when a book does that at the top, because I can just put it between two books. Like, look at that. That is so stunning. And this book, like, this book is hefty. I mean, this book is over 1,000 pages. I think 1,031. But it's so long and it's so hefty and it's so good. Look at that. Okay, maybe it's 1,024 pages. I thought it was 1,034. Maybe that's the difference between like print and ebook. But like, look, the top, the bottom, it's so pretty. So pretty. I'm obsessed with it. And if you haven't read Alchemised, you 1,000% should. It is so good. Senlinyu did a beautiful job writing that book. And I know that a lot of people had mixed opinions on that book, but I loved it. I am here for the vibes, here for the story. The story was great and I loved it. And I fully thought it was a romantasy. Some people say that it's not a romantasy, that it's more like a fantasy horror book with like a sprinkling of like a really bad toxic romance. But like, I've also heard people say that like you define a romantasy by like, if you take the romance out, does the plot fall apart? And I feel like if you take the romance out, the plot falls apart. So it makes a romantasy. But that's my opinion. I loved it though. It was top tier.